Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Northern Lakes College Open House. My name is Fred Light. I am the coordinator of the paramedic programs here at NLC. We have two programs that we provide. We have the primary care paramedic program and the advanced care paramedic program. In order to enroll in the advanced care paramedic, you have to be successful in the primary care paramedic course first. Just going to get in how we deliver our education to our students. First, we have the face to face when the instructors and the students are interacting at the same time at the same physical location. This always happens in Slave Lake for the paramedic programs. And whenever there is an on site booked, they always are mandatory for your attendance. NLC Live Online. So this is where your scheduled classes online, where students log into a program with instructors and peers on the same day at the same time. NLC Anytime, Anywhere, courses where you do not have scheduled classes, but where you log in to a program online at any time to do your work. Blended courses where you have a combination of face to face and online. NLC Anytime, Anywhere, or NLC Live Online. And then we have dual credit. So students in high school can experience college programs while earning a post secondary degree credit. First, we'll get into the primary care paramedic program. This is a full time blended delivery. It has a combination, as I said, face to face. On sites are in Slave Lake, Alberta, and students are able to get simulated hands on experience. And again, all on sites are mandatory. The book learning is the distance portion. So you will log into Brightspace for your course information and any information from the instructors, and Bongo, where your weekly classes are held live and recorded. So this is again NLC Anytime, Anywhere. If you miss the recording at 1, you can watch it again at 5 p.m. Helps with the flexible schedule of our students. Some of the courses that you take. So in the term 1, the fall term, September to December, you'll take anatomy and physiology, primary care paramedic foundations, an introduction to English, and then also pre-hospital care foundations. Starting in January, your term 2, you will take your primary care paramedic foundations 2, health education, personal health and wellness, pathophysiology, and also pharmacology, an introduction to pharmacology. After that term is done, we will roll into a May. So that will be term 3. The spring term, this is the point where students go out to their primary care paramedic practicum. This is the hospital portion. So our students get experience working in an ER and understanding how that system works. Term 4, July to August. That is your final practicum. That is when you are on an ambulance and you are working with a crew, honing in your skills and practicing being a primary care paramedic. Some of the admission requirements. So you need biology or MP or another biology, or we have a biology equivalent, which can be done through our admissions with AccuPlacer. English 30, 60%, or 30 English 32, 70%, or an assessed English equivalency, again, with AccuPlacer. Credit in math. Math is very important with this job. So math 20-1, 50% in that, or math 20-2, 60% in that, or assessed math equivalency, again, AccuPlacer. Students must submit all post-secondary transcripts upon application. If English is a second language, refer to the International Student Information for Fluency requirements. Applicants may be required to hold an interview with the program coordinator. Other entrance requirements: you must be at least 18 years of age at the time of program completion. Proof of a valid Class 5 driver's license, current CPR, a clear criminal record and vulnerable sector check, immunization record, core computer skills. And students are required to have an Apple or Android tablet with a screen smaller than 9 inches, compatible with our Comp Tracker competency tracking software. This is what we use to sign you off and make sure that you have gone through all the skills that are needed to send you out on practicum. Students must have reliable high speed internet access and a mobile device compatible with college technology requirements. So, in the primary care paramedic, the estimated cost is about $7,893 for the entire year. That's the total cost without books included. There's many job opportunities out there. We are in high demand as paramedics, both primary and advanced, and the starting wage is approximately $27 to $34, depending on where you are. There is currently a high demand for trained paramedics throughout Alberta and the country. We have also been able to have an integrated fire and primary care paramedic program. So, through partnerships with Lakeland College and the Lesser Slave Lake Regional Fire Service, we are able to prepare our students for the front lines of municipal or industrial firefighting. The curriculum exceeds the National Fire Protection Association 1001 requirements and is certified by the Canadian Armed Forces. Students enrolled in this portion will be required to reside in Slave Lake. Getting into the advanced care paramedic program. This program is 68 weeks in length. So it's a 2-year program. Again, the full-time blended delivery, a combination of face-to-face on sites in Slave Lake, Alberta, where the students get a simulated hands-on experience. Again, all are mandatory. And then distance, bright space for course information. And then Bongo will be the platform used for the weekly classes that are held live and recorded. So if you work from 1 till 5 and the class is during that time, you're able to go home after work and watch the clip and not miss out on your class for that day. First year of medic school. So the term 1 fall term starting in September. You'll have to take your AMP, primary care foundations and care of the trauma patient, pharmacology for paramedics, and then advanced emergency care for medical patients. So Para 21 here is your trauma courses, Para 22 is your pharmacology, and Para 2300 is your medical patients or medical emergencies. In term 2, January to April, you'll take your advanced cardiac care for paramedics, advanced pulmonary care for paramedics, gynecological, obstetrical, and neonatal care for paramedics, and also introduction to research and sociology and introduction to the study of society. After that's complete in May, in term 3, the spring term, that's when our students start their first practicum, the intermediate practicum. So all the skills that they've learned throughout the year. Now in May, they are sent out to a crew, an ambulance, and they ride with them and work with them, honing in the skills that they've learned so far. In the second year of medic school, term 1, the fall term, you'll take your advanced skills in special populations. You'll have your paramedic practicum, so the hospital portion of the program. So they work in the ER, the ICU, labor and delivery, operating room, and wherever they can get experience. And then Para 3900 is the paramedic development. And then winter term 2, you do your final ambulance advanced practicum, and you also take psychology for healthcare professionals. Academic requirements, PCP certificate or current PCP registration with the Alberta College of Paramedics. Biology again, AMP or equivalent, an English 30 or an English 32 as well, and then math, a 50% in 20-1 or a 60 in 20-2. Students must submit all official post-secondary transcripts upon application. Other requirements, you'll need proof of a PCP certificate and transcript from training institution. Copy of a current CPR card. Current CPR is required. Proof of valid Alberta Class 1, 2, or 4 driver's license or equivalent. A criminal record and vulnerable sector check obtained within 90 days of providing proof to the program. Immunization record completely in full. Computer skills, word processing, spreadsheets, internet, and email. Students need to be in good physical, emotional, and mental health in order to meet the physical and psychological demands of the role. And students are required to have an Apple or Android tablet with a screen no smaller than 9 inches, compatible with our ComTracker competency tracking software. For the program, the estimated cost for year 1 is approximately 8,829 and 50 cents. And then year 2 is approximately 5,743 and 50 cents. Is there job opportunities for advanced care paramedics? Yes, there is. High demand all through the province, and your starting wage is approximately $34 to $43 per hour. This was just a quick overview of our programs and what it has to offer. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at lightf@northernlakescollege.ca. Excited to see you in our program. Have a great